produces an upset. A team ranked in the top 25, but going on the road into a revved-up environment. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Gamecocks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. And he's out of bounds here on the return. So Alabama's offense takes the field, our first chance to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front, an offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive.
Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. And suddenly, this offense is in the red zone.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And hums the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Using his legs, it's Miller. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
A play action, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
The defense does such a good job. Threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And we're able to get him down.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sellers. Running back grabs it on the screen.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Oh, man, it's third down, right? You got to at least give your guys a chance. I'm surprised he just threw that one away.
And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback still with the football. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Second down play coming up for this offense. play fake, looking to throw the football. Pop over the middle. It's Carter. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Or the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. And here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first quarterback, setting up to throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big gain?
The Gamecocks pick up enough to get a first down there. Watch the spin move. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Runners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's a quarterback who's willing his team to find a way to win. Fourth and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
Now the important point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Horton. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
To the air, it's Simpson. Wide open downfield. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now second and 14. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was a carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Sellers. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Breaks an open space. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Bennett. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Look out, room to run here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. First down and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. To the air. It's Simpson. On the run here. Lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Graham behind the line. It's Horton. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. 2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This offense has become a first-down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, tied.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's the handoff on a counter. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Nice grab. It's Miller. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Important second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. And it'll be Smoter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Third down play for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, what a grab! And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pass complete on a crossing route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The comeback is on.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. He keeps it. QB draw.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Complete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The receiver grabs it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Finds his man. It's Harbor. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. The sure hands. It's Bennett. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. He'll hand it off. He finds some space. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
1st and goal. Handoff. Touchdown, South Carolina. To put them on top now.
Chris back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The punt team making their way on the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Dropping back, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Harbor. And the defense wraps him up.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
To bootleg here. The sure hands. It's Bennett. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Wide open downfield. And that is a first down gain, moves the ball to the 40.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion in medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's blocked down in the backfield. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Williams.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
The Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep going, or will they have to for 3? Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This passing game is on fire today. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good, so the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Young. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. The shotgun running play call. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them back backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, just a great job by this offense, and they've given themselves life. Now that they're down 2, you're under 2 minutes to go. Pull out your best 2-point play here, and if you can execute it, you can tie this game up.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion and try to tie the score. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He doesn't get there. Huge play by the defense to hold on to this 2-point lead in the final couple minutes. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I like the aggressive ball here on 2nd 1. This defense is loaded up close to the line of scrimmage, trying to stop that first down play on what they thought would be a run. Why not take a shot downfield and try to hit it? Came up short, but I like the idea.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They need to score quickly here, try to dial up some big plays. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Well, this is a football team that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. Going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game. But the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.